Waiting too long to hire a lawyer after a serious accident can cost you thousands or even your entire claim. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly when you need an attorney, what legal problems you might face without one, and how the right lawyer can maximize the recovery. Hi, I'm attorney Christian Simpson. For the last 10 years, my firm has helped thousands of Virginians recover over $100 million for their families. I make these videos to help you too. If you or someone you know has been hurt in a crash, call 1-800-CRASH-VA. A lot of people ask me the same question after an accident.
Do I really need a lawyer, or can I just handle this myself?
Here's the honest answer. Some minor fender benders with no injuries can be handled on your own, no doubt. But if your accident was serious, if you were hurt, or if the insurance company is giving you the runaround, trying to go it alone can be one of the most expensive mistakes you'll ever make. Let me walk you through the situations where hiring an attorney isn't just helpful, it's crucial. First, let's talk about when you should hire a car accident lawyer. There are 7 key situations where bringing in legal representation can make all the difference between a fair settlement on one hand or getting taken advantage of. The first is if you suffered serious injuries. We're talking about injuries that require surgery, long-term treatment, physical therapy, or that leave you with permanent limitations. These aren't bumps and bruises that heal in a week. These are life-changing injuries that affect your ability to work, take care of your family, and enjoy the things that you used to do. When the stakes are that high, the insurance company is going to fight hard to pay you as little as possible. An attorney knows how to calculate the full value of your claim, including future medical costs, lost earning capacity, and the long-term impact on your quality of life. Second, hire a lawyer if the other driver is denying fault or the insurance company is trying to blame you. Remember, Virginia's contributory negligence rule means that if you're even 1% at fault, you get nothing. Insurance adjusters know this, and they'll look for an excuse or any excuse to shift blame onto you. A lawyer can investigate the accident, gather evidence, interview witnesses, and build a case that proves the other driver was entirely responsible. Third, if multiple vehicles or parties are involved, you need legal help. Multi-car pileups can get complicated really fast, and figuring out who's responsible for what can be a legal nightmare. Truck accidents are even more complex because there may be multiple liable parties: the truck driver, the trucking company, the cargo loader, the vehicle manufacturer. Sorting through all of that requires legal expertise. Fourth, if the insurance company is being uncooperative, that's a red flag. Are they making lowball offers that don't even cover your medical bills? Are they dragging their feet and not returning your calls? Are they denying your claim outright for reasons that don't make any sense? These are tactics designed to frustrate you into giving up or accepting less than you deserve. An attorney levels the playing field and makes sure the insurance company takes you seriously. Fifth, hire a lawyer if you're unsure about what your claim is actually worth. Most people have no idea how to calculate damages beyond adding up their medical bills and maybe their car repair costs. But your claim is worth far more than that. It should include future medical expenses, lost wages, diminished earning capacity, pain and suffering, emotional distress, and loss of enjoyment of life. An attorney knows how to put a dollar value on these losses and fight to make sure that you're fully compensated. Six, if the accident left you permanently disabled, you absolutely need legal representation. Permanent disability means you may never be able to work in the same capacity again or at all. That's not just about your current medical bills, that's about the rest of your life, your earning potential, your ability to support your family, your independence. The compensation you're entitled to in these cases can be substantial, but only if you have someone who knows how to prove the full extent of your losses. And finally, if your loved one was killed in an accident, you need a wrongful death attorney. Losing someone you love is devastating. And the last thing you should have to deal with is fighting an insurance company for fair compensation. A wrongful death claim can help recover funeral expenses, lost income, loss of companionship, and other damages. But these cases are legally complex and emotionally very difficult. You deserve to have someone handle the legal side so you can focus on grieving and healing. Now let's talk about the legal issues that can come up after a car accident and why they're so hard to handle on your own. The first issue is contributory negligence. We've talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. If the insurance company can prove you were even slightly at fault, your claim is dead. They'll comb through every detail too, looking for something, anything they can use to argue that you share blame. An attorney knows how to anticipate these arguments and shut them down before they even start to gain traction. Next is the statute of limitations. In Virginia, you generally have 2 years from the date of the accident to file a personal injury lawsuit. It might sound like a long time, but it goes by fast, especially when you're dealing with medical treatment, your recovery, and trying to get your life back to normal. If you miss that deadline, you lose your right to sue forever. No exceptions. An attorney keeps track of these deadlines and makes sure your claim is filed on time. Then there's the problem of uninsured or underinsured drivers. Virginia has a lot of drivers on the road who either don't have insurance at all or don't have enough coverage to pay for serious injuries. If the driver who hit you falls into that category, you might think you're out of luck. But if you have uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage on your own policy, you may still be able to recover compensation. The problem is your own insurance company isn't going to make it easy. They'll treat you like the opposing party and look for reasons to deny or reduce your claim. An attorney can navigate that process and fight to get you the coverage that you paid for. Finally, let's talk about exactly how an attorney helps after a serious accident. When you hire a lawyer, you're not just getting someone to file paperwork. You're getting an advocate who will handle every aspect of your case so you can focus on healing, right? That's what's important. First, we investigate the accident. That means gathering police reports, tracking down witnesses, and obtaining security camera footage from nearby businesses, reviewing vehicle data recorders, sometimes hiring accident reconstruction experts to piece together exactly what happened. The goal is to build an airtight case that proves the other driver was at fault and that you did nothing wrong. Next, we establish liability. That's the legal term for proving the other driver's negligence directly caused your injuries. We connect the dots between what they did speeding, texting, running a red light, whatever it was, and the harm that you suffered as a result. Then we calculate your damages. This isn't just about adding up your medical bills. No, it's about documenting every loss you've suffered, past and future medical expenses, lost income, reduced earning capacity, property damage, pain and suffering, emotional distress, and loss of the quality of life. We gather the necessary records, consult with medical experts about your prognosis and future care needs, and put together a comprehensive demand that reflects the true value of your claim. After that, we handle all communication with the insurance company. That means you don't have to deal with adjusters calling you, asking tricky questions, or pressuring you to accept a lowball offer. We negotiate on your behalf, and we don't back down when they try to undervalue your claim. And if the insurance company refuses to offer a fair settlement, we're prepared to take your case to court. Sometimes, the only way to get justice is to file a lawsuit and let a jury decide what your case is worth. Most people are intimidated by the idea of going to trial, but that's exactly what the insurance companies count on. When they know you have an attorney who's ready and willing to go to court, they take your claim a lot more seriously. The bottom line is this: serious accidents require serious legal help. Trying to handle it on your own might save you a lawyer's fee, but it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in compensation you'll never recover. An experienced attorney doesn't just fight for a bigger settlement, they protect your rights, navigate the legal complexities, and make sure the insurance company doesn't take advantage of you during one of the hardest times in your life. If you or someone you love has been injured in a car or truck accident in Virginia, call us today at 1-800-CRASH-VA for a free consultation. And let's talk about how we can help you get the compensation that you deserve. And if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe and check out the next video.